Alright, so now we're going to take a look at what to do if you have a koala on your back, or someone gets on your back in backpack position here. So, first thing you got to address is the choke. Whatever arm is over the top and around your neck, that has the potential to be the choking arm. So if you can, you want to control their wrist, or if they reach across and you're not able to get, you either get a decent grip and you're not able to get over to the wrist, then you need to start addressing the elbow. So I reach across and I grab the elbow, the material around the elbow, and then I gotta pull my elbows down tight. Because if she can pull her elbow behind my shoulder, this makes things even worse. So I gotta keep this elbow in front of my shoulder, on top of my shoulder here at least. So I gotta hold that in tight. The other thing I gotta watch is if she starts to control this arm here with this bottom hand and then starts to push it down, what that can lead to a lot of times is them trying to stuff it and control that. Now I only have one arm to defend the choke. So you just want to be aware of that. If they start to push that arm down, then you need to keep it up and be ready for them to try to throw that arm over, not let that, or that leg over, not let them have it. So you're doing a good job defending. Preferably you want to fall away from the choke. So I don't want to end up like with her arm as a pillow. Okay, so I want to fall away from her arm or get away from her arm. As I do that, I crunch into a little ball, and as I fall, I get my head to the mat, and then I drive into the mat to create a wedge, because she's going to be trying to pull me back this way. So I have to actively be driving my head into the mat and counteracting that, because as soon as my head comes off the mat, she's going to pull me back over. So I have to keep driving my head into the mat. Head discipline, exactly, that's what we call it. So keep your head discipline. You have to learn how to move while maintaining that head discipline. So maintaining the head discipline, you start to turn into them now. Again, the common theme is whichever way the choke is going, I'm going to turn that way. So I start to turn that way. I start to get this bottom hook off. Now I'm able to get this bottom hook off, and I immediately use this C grip to control their ankle. Because if I don't, it's easy for them to hook and come over to mount, which is not what I want to do. So I clear the bottom hook, and then I control the C grip here of the ankle, and now I want to drive up and put all my weight onto her shoulders. So she can't turn into me. I use this to push away, and I come over in my top position. That is the optimal thing. What is going to happen a lot of times, you're going to fall to the side, you're going to maintain head discipline and turn, you're going to lose that bottom hook, whether your turning does it or you pop it off, and then they're going to try to step over, right, and you're controlling and they're going to come up, and so you're going to stuff that leg into half guard. And so that's where you controlling that C grip comes in, because if I don't do that, then they'll just pop up on top and take mount. So controlling that ankle, getting that bottom hook off, and controlling that top ankle is what's going to set up your escapes if you fall away from the choking arm. Now sometimes that's not going to happen, and they're going to get you over onto the choking side. Now again, first things first, I got to address the choke. So I got her elbow, I'm pulling that in tight, and then I'm turning into the choke a little bit here. So I'm turning in towards the floor. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to crunch my ear and my shoulder. I'm trying to get my shoulder and my ear to touch, and it gets a little hole. Now as they go to apply, I stretch my body out, I keep driving into them, and eventually I'm able to get my ear into that hole, the crook of the elbow, and I can clear their head, their arm over to the other side. I keep pushing this elbow away, and I pop out. And at this point, it's going to be a scramble. So I'm going to try to get on top while keep pushing this elbow away. And then I'm going to respond to what they do, but I'm out of that backpack position. But if I don't keep pushing that elbow away, and they're able to turn into me and get it under them, they're going to get that dominant position. So I'm going to address that. Now, things may go all the heck. So we got the Hail Mary roll. They get the choke. They got it tight. We're on the wrong side. Yeah, you can feel. Next thing here is the choke. So again, I'm going to roll with the choke. This is the Hail Mary roll, where I roll with it. I don't want to stop on my belly. It's very important. I don't stop on my belly. When I go for this, I got to roll as hard as I can to get to the other side. So as I do that, I got to get this bottom hook off, right? And now I'm in the same position where we looked at it first. and get up on top, or if they get on top, I address the scramble. And so those are some options for getting out of back.